One day in. So I keep doing this thing. Anyway, so this is my second take on this video because the first one, well, two things. First thing was I still had my cold, so I was sounding very, very strange and I kept coughing a lot. It wasn't, in editing it was, not good. Second thing was that I decided to film that one after work, so I had no daylight. With no good when you're trying to show something to people. So I had a little setup with the very few lamps that I have, and the lighting was very much not good. So that out of the way, I have yarns. So funny story. These are actually two orders. The first order I placed on the 1st of October and the second on the 9th of October. I do not pay for expedient shipping because I'm not in a hurry to get my yarn. Like, I want it, but I'm not in a hurry to get it now, right? So the first two packages actually arrived on the 29th of October, so that was actually pretty quick. And still had my cold, so that actually came like a very nice gift from Ice Yarns at the very, very, very best time, because I actually had to stay at home for a whole week from work, so not happy bunny there, but I got Ice Yarns, so I was very happy. And that's actually when I filmed my first video. Well, when I got back to work. I didn't film it when I was absolutely sick, but after I got the first two packages, and I decided to make the video. Which you will not see because, it wasn't good. But I actually got two more packages. So obviously I had not remembered all the things that I ordered from Ice Yarns because those two last packages were a complete surprise. So didn't just love your brain sometime. So where to start? Alright, so let's start with the first order that I placed on the 1st of October. The first things I got were these. Alright, so got it from the winter sale. It's just sale winter pink lilac. And that's the one thing I don't really like about when you buy from these sales, you don't get the names of the yarns. It's just, yes, pretty much just a clean slate. But it's this kind of like rope material. Really pretty. Oh, it's gonna be fun to work with. I don't know whether I'm gonna crochet with it or knit with it. Either way, it's gonna be fun. So anyway, these are 50-gram balls, 80 meters. 50% wool, 30% acrylic, and 20% polyamide. There's no information about like the words. There no on the on this label there is no information about the size of like the needle or the hooks or anything. But yeah, so I don't know, maybe I'm able to find the information online. Sometimes you can. But the label is no help. But yeah, got these. It's gonna be fun to work with this. Okay. So the other thing in that first packet were my extra lambkin. So I'm knitting my linky that I'm still not quite done with, but it's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be so useful when it's done, because lambkin, when you knit with it, it's so thick and soft and just. So if you never worked with lambkin, I would really recommend it, because you end up with such a soft and warm and thick and juicy and product. So I'm making a blanket. So I only got this far. But look at it! Love the colors. Now the only thing about working with Lumpkin is that it's rather dusty, and whatever you're wearing just gets covered in dust and hair. That's the only, well, not hair, threads, because this isn't hair. Threads. You get used to using certain words, you just get silly about them. But yeah, that's the only thing. You do get very dusty, and your clothes get like you've just been hugging a cat sometimes, but otherwise. Now, I do watch Krista from The Secret Yarnery, which I'm sure a lot of you do, and if not, go watch. And she's been doing a little bit of series of finding dupes for like Lion brand yarns, and you know, more bigger name brands kind of thing in the yarns. That sounds very good, didn't it? I have my Katja Bombay, so, which I love. I made, hang on, let me get it. I am so prepared. Now, Katja Bombay is a fantastic cotton yarn. I don't really use cotton yarns that much. I'm still learning about yarns. I'm still trying new things out. So I actually got these here in Iceland, and from a very, very good store that I need to get to again. Love it. I got my Katja Bombay. Now, well, obviously this isn't a full skein, but I love the colors, and working with this yarn is so nice. It's kind of soft, but not like, you know, super soft. Not like if you're working with chenille or something like that. But it's so nice to work with, and I really love. I only made one. What's it called? Dishcloth, and I absolutely adore the colors. Now, Katja Bombay is made in Spain, so but I did see on Ice Yarns when I was placing that order on the 9th of October, I saw these cotton yarns, excuse me, called, what's it called again? Camilla. Camilla Cotton Magic. And the pictures online looked a lot like my Katja Bombay, so obviously I needed to order them to see if they would compare. Now, and to be like pretty sure, I ordered the same colors because they look ridiculously alike. Like, look at the prettiness! Now, I haven't yet worked with any of these colors of the Camilla, but these are not quite comparable. But I see a lot now. So let's start with, well, the one comparison that we can't quite, yeah, no, anyway, I'm rambling. Now, both of these are 100-gram skeins. So these are 100% cotton, and these are 100% mercerized cotton. These are 230 meters. These are 260 meters. These are 3 3/2 millimeter needles, US 4 to 5, metric 1.75 hooking needle or USB. These are 3 millimeter needles or US 3, so a little bit thinner. There's nothing about hooking needle, so I'm going to guess is comparable. Anyway, so color-wise though, I have to say Now you can see on my one dishcloth that I made, gorgeous, gorgeous colors. The Camilla Cotton Magic has a bit more of red in it. So it's not completely the same. Also the green has more like a sea foamy color. Lovely colors though. Yep. Now feeling it. Mercer's cotton does feel a little bit smooth, a little bit more silky like. So maybe that's gonna... I'm not gonna say anything, I'm a novice, so... This feels thicker, this feels more like... I don't know what word I want to use. Center flounder, sorry. Yeah. The Camilla just feels more silky, it feels a little bit more soft. So... That's kind of relief, because obviously eyeshadows are made in Turkey and the Katya is made in Spain. So when you see something that looks really similar online, you're gonna be like, is there something fishy going on? No, there isn't. They just look very, very comparable. Now, the other colors, because they are pretty too. I'm gonna start with the rainbowy ones. Now, this is Camilla, this is Katya. The Katya does look quite a bit bulkier though. Also, but yeah, you can see that the Katya has stronger colors. The Camilla is more pastel-y. So you can definitely see on the blue here, it's a lot stronger than the Camilla color. Camilla doesn't really have a strong blue color. Yeah, no, it doesn't. The other colors quite comparable, but again. And last one. Now, these actually can look more similar in like bulkiness, but you can see that the the Katya has more of this like pale orange. Pale orange. I'm gonna say peachy, like a nice peachy apricot kind of color. Oh, so pretty. The Camilla, however, doesn't have that nice strong color. It has something that's a bit more like salmon-y. The very, very absolutely few strands that I saw. No. So the pictures online very, very similar to what I had in my hands at the time, but actually holding them and touching them and seeing them, they are not comparable. Like, well, they are, but they're not exactly the same. So that actually made me very happy. Now, the one thing that the lovely lady of the Secret Yarnery, Krista, completely sold me on is the Rockstar yarn. Now, I ordered a little bit. A little, because the colors are just gorgeous, and well, I didn't order quite the same colors that she did because I'm pretty certain that she ordered all of them, so I didn't get the same colors. It's okay, I got different ones. Look at the gorgeousness. So, these are... Okay, hi. Twinkle, twinkle. These are all Rockstar, as I said. I think most of them have a black base, apart obviously from this one, which is pure black. And these are so soft. I don't know what I'm gonna make with them. I just got really curious because, I mean, she was talking about them and she was really recommending them, so I'm like, I have to find out. So yeah, the black one, and oh wait, okay, yeah, this one. So this one has kind of like burnished metal, black base, and it's just so pretty and it's so soft. Oh yeah. Let's talk a little bit about the yarn itself. Though these are 50-gram balls, they are 115 meters. They are 19% merino wool, 70% polyamide, and 11% acrylic. So it's a merino that makes it so soft, I think. They are 45mm knit needles and US 6 to 8. Ooh, 45. Yeah. And they are kind of like, I don't know, like not quite chains, I think. Yeah, no. Really pretty, so soft. Yeah. Oh, this one also. Now I should have looked up the names online to, well, names, the descriptions online to be absolutely certain what colors I actually got, because I kind of forgot. This one is kind of like a reddish brown, maybe. I think so, yeah. Black base. Lovely. Lovely. Oh. Now, as I said, I couldn't quite get the same colors that Krista got because they weren't available. So I got a different type of red. And look at it. Black base, metallic red. And this would look so cute in like a words. So like these little Yule hats or Santa hats that, you know, kind of like hang down. You have a little bubble and like, you know the ones. So the red one in like that kind of hat with maybe, I know, it's so pretty, so pretty. So that's these. Now I got two more colors. Look at it, pretty. This is like emerald. So shiny, it's so pretty. Woo. Again, I don't know what I'm gonna make with them, but why do I keep saying that? I don't need like a well, I do remember that I said I was gonna write a journal about what ideas I had from the yarns, so I'd remember when I got them, but I never did write that journal. I should. Anyway, back to the yarn. It does seem like it has kind of like a black base, because when you look at it, it's kind of dark. I'm not entirely certain, but it's pretty. So, woo. Now, onto the one Roxa that does not have a black base. Look at that one. So the base is this like kind of lavendery blue, and the top color is this like burnished gold. So it looks like, it reminds me of a painting. This gorgeous, like, oh, so pretty. These colors are so pretty. How did they do that? How did they manage to make such prettiness? Woo! So gorgeous. Now, I got two more left on this, from this order, and I'm not entirely certain which I'm the most excited about, you know? Let's start with this one. Let's start with the mohair phosphoric yellow. That is such a good description. This is such it's phosphorus. It's just, it is. So, why am I so excited about this? It's just, I don't know. No, it's a little bit rough. Not gonna lie, this is really rough compared to like the Rockstar. This is simply mohair. It's 70% mohair and 30% acrylic. It's a 100-gram ball with 220 meters. The it's 5mm knit needles and US size 8. And as I said, it's really rough. But look at the color! Can you imagine this in like a shawl or a hat or something? You would not get lost in the winter dark with this on your head. You would not. Or like if you make like a sweater and with like kind of like off-white base and this in the pattern. Oh, that would be so pretty. So pretty. Now I don't usually go for strong these type of colors, but this just, it wanted to come home. Now, last one from this bag. Angora design. Now, when I ordered, for some reason, I was thinking that the balls would be smaller. But these are not small balls. These are big balls. And these, I don't know where to start with these, to be honest. Like, the colors are so pretty. Like, these pastel-y gorgeousness. It has burst out of its label. The label just loose. Woohoo! Anyway, so this side. So these are 20% or Angora, 20% wool, and 60% acrylic. They are 100-gram balls and 550 meters. 3mm knitting needles and US size 3. So, yummy. I was thinking about making myself a lovely cardigan. You go, you see? I have a plan for this one. Cardigan. Big, nice, wintry cardigan. Oh, that makes me so happy. Oh yeah, that's right. And from these bags, I got one, in each bag. These are the like advertising brochures. Yeah, I can say that. For their Do you sometimes just struggle with words? So these are not like patterns I was kind of hoping they would be, but these are just like ads for their amigurumi cotton, which is 50% cotton, 50% acrylic, 25-gram balls, and 8 meters. So if I was making like tiny little figurines, these might be definitely worth a look. Like, I like the colors in this brochure. Woohoo! But yeah, as for the yarn saga, so lovely. Now I'm gonna put these away because, yeah, I need a little bit of space right now. So, as I said, this is what I filmed last time. Because I didn't really know that, or remember that all the yarn hadn't quite arrived. It was a little bit, well, in my defense, I've been having this cold for like 20 days, 21 days. It's pretty good now, so. But as for eyeshirts themselves, I kinda love them. Like, I love the yarns that you get from them. I love the fact that they are relatively cheap. Even with, if you take like the cost of the yarn and the shipping cost, and then you divide it by the amount of like this amount, that's quite a few balls and skeins that I'm getting here. If you take the amount of balls and skeins, you divide it up into the amount that you pay overall, that doesn't, that boils down to each skein being not that expensive, like overall. Anyway, rambling. So after I filmed my last video, and then I edited it, and I exported it, and I watched it again, and I just didn't like it because A, lighting, B, I did not sound good. So yeah. Again, you're not gonna get to see that one. You get to see this one. So after that, and pretty much just making up my mind that I was not gonna, upload that version, I went to the post office to pick up a package that I didn't really know what it was. And then I ended up picking up 2 packages. And these 2. And I'm just going to work and I'm like, what is this? I did not order anything. Yeah, because I do not have a brain cell when I'm, sick. So. Okay, right, that's this one. Right, so this one came bursted. Excuse me. Okay, so yeah, that's very professional, isn't it? These 3, but the top one has bursted. So, what am I rambling on about? Oh, this one I'm actually quite excited about because okay, anyway, that one's bursted. We see about that. This is the Trilly alpaca. It is like the bed. It's like so fluffy. I'm looking at it, I'm just seeing a big, baggy, fluffy sweater. So pretty. So these are 11% alpaca, 15% wool, 60% acrylic, 8% polyamide, and 2% elastane. They have 50-gram balls, and on each ball is about 150 meters. It's 5mm knit needles and US size 8. So, probably gonna be quick work as soon as you have a pattern. And soft. So, So I was smart and ordered 3 packages because these were actually on sale. Which I'm just happy that I actually happen to have a little bit of working brain cells. So again, these are gonna be a big, nice sweater. These really want to get to work because they are all over the place. Now, similar color, but quite a different yarn. This is the Piomoto Mohair Dark Orchid. Ooh, that's quite different. Yeah, so the Piomoto Mohair is 45mm knit needles, US size 6 to 8. It's 50-gram balls, 175 meters, 20% mohair, 10% wool, and 70% acrylic. Now it's not as fluffy as the Trilly. Not nearly as soft, but I quite like these. So these might actually become like a, I want to say summery, but summer in Iceland tends to be cold. So these might be like, I don't know what I'm talking about, but like a nice open cardigan, maybe? Something nice. I'm loving the fact that like all the yarns that I'm getting are so soft. Love it. Yeah. Oh yeah. And I got 2 more of the unknown yarn of the lovely pink lilac color. Now, as I said, I don't quite like, this is one of the things that I don't like about shopping on the sale pages, because you don't know the names of the yarn. It's like with my, yes, you know what, I'm gonna say it. My favorite yarn on Ice Yarns is their Fantasia. But for the longest time, for many months, I didn't know the name of the yarn, because I bought it off the sale page and absolutely fell in love with it, and I was new to the page, so I didn't know was it gonna go back on sale or not? And luckily it is, in so many colors, like you saw in the previous Icy article video of mine. But again, it took me many months to learn the name of the yarn, because it just isn't on the sale page. That's the one thing. Yeah, that's pretty much the only thing that I really don't like about the page setup, is when the yarn goes on sale, it kind of like loses its name. So anyway, so much fun getting yarn. It's like it's like getting a gift from yourself to yourself. So fun. Anyway, these are the nails I got. I'm kind of out of time right now. The sun is gone. Yep, I still got daylight, but for like maybe an hour and a half. Okay, I live somewhere where there are high mountains, so during the winter time we kind of lose the sun for about 3 months. These are the last few days that I have direct sunlight, and I'm not gonna see her again until February, March, if it's not gonna be too heavy color. It's like, yeah. Anyway, so these yarns are gonna keep me happy through the non-sunny winter dark months. I'm rambling as always. Anyway, thank you for watching, for having patience for me, and I'll see you later. Bless.